How's my audio sound, guys? Let's see. Yes, no? Can y'all hear me? What's going on? Just doing an audio check here. I want to see like if it sounds with the headphones because I probably will use the mobile setting tomorrow if I decide to do it from the plane. So I want to make sure this setting sounds good and with the headphones right now. So just checking the audio. The lighting's kind of dim here, but obviously on the plane it'd be a little bit different. But just want to say hi to Dr. Vinny. We got RJ. We got Matt. How's everyone? Late here in Chicago. It's actually very nice. Rainy here. The flight was not bad. What's going on, John? Appreciate the comments, Matt and John. Yeah, I mean, I won't be here too long. I just want to make sure, like, how it looks on the phone. I know people use like StreamYard and other apps, but I think for now I'll just use YouTube and see how it goes and just go from there. I'm gonna try to do it from my plane flight tomorrow. I'll get in there a little bit early. I'll seat myself a little bit early. Hopefully the connection's pretty good, and then we'll go from there. The flight tomorrow will be at 5:45 Central, so that'd be 6:45 Eastern, and then like what is it, 3:45 Pacific time. So kind of give you a good layout of the seat, the amenities. It is A&E first. It might be the suite. Not 100% sure. They always play games with you, especially at the last minute, but just wanted to get on, say hi to everyone, and but yeah. Otherwise, yeah. I'll give you guys a room tour if you want. We're staying there for one night. And like I said, I think I told you guys that like with these weekday hotel stay, you can get, obviously with status, you can get a good upgrade. And so for this hotel, there's actually two sides. One's like kind of like the older side, kind of like the yes, John. Player two's actually the gym, so I made it an opportunity to do this while she's working out a little bit. But yeah, we just had dinner. So here's what we got. So this is the living room. It's very nice. I kind of like yeah, to describe this layout and the carpeting. It's like they've definitely remodeled the floors, which tells you that this used to be carpet, and then they've got a nice layout with the couches and nice TV. It's nothing crazy for a Hyatt Regency, but for Hyatt Regencies are like category, I think maybe 4 or 3 at the highest, but to get a suite upgrade, I mean, just enough room for us to stay for one night is pretty nice. So, we'll take it, but otherwise, like nothing too crazy, nothing too fancy, but yeah, this airport, is it's not in the airport, so you get to take a shuttle, but otherwise, like it was a very good value. I think it was like so it was 8,000 points, and then you can upgrade, and I think suites can go from about 15 to 18,000, so it's a good value as well. So good timing on that too, and so otherwise, yeah, I mean, I don't know if anyone had any. Let's see, positioning flight. Yes, it is. It's yeah. So I flew up from Atlanta this morning after work. Took a flight on everyone's favorite airlines, Frontier, which I will milk the status as long as I can until the end of the year, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, this one's pretty decent. Like Hyatt Regencies are known as business hotels, but yeah, it looks like they definitely are starting to remodel a lot of their rooms because the way I would describe it is like if you guys know the Rio in Las Vegas, the Rio is like that too. Like you have one side that's not remodeled, and you have one that's remodeled. So this is the remodel side with the Premier Tower. If you ever looked at this site, so got hey Phil, what's going on? Yeah, the Hyatt Regencies in general, like I think definitely like they're pretty decent, especially some of them. Like, I've been to one in San Francisco; it's pretty decent. So you can definitely get a lot of good value, on these properties, and especially if you have high status, like the perks are pretty good too. With like they'll be complimenting us a breakfast buffet tomorrow, which is standard here when you're a globalist, and then for dinner we got I just used some gift cards, so. Points and miles are paying for dinner tonight, and then status will pay for the breakfast, and then I believe the lounges, airport lounge will pay for my lunch. So, but if anyone has any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll stop at the top there. I just want to get some feedback, picture, audio. That's all I really want to get, and I'll let everyone, go to bed and get ready because I know it's almost 10 o'clock in the Eastern time zone. I know it's just kind of a quick get together. So, but yeah, appreciate Phil, RJ, Matt, John, everyone. Oh wow, John, thank you for the super chat, man. I really appreciate it. I will definitely get a drink. I think it's a great experience. I'm gonna try to do 2 lounges tomorrow too. I don't know if I'll get that on film, but maybe on a future video. But for O'Hare, they're heavy with Star Alliance, so I'll do what JP did. I'll do the Polaris, and then I believe you can get into SAS. So I either will send myself or player 2 to SAS, and we'll get kind of a comparison. But yeah, that's really the plan. And otherwise, yeah. Like I said, boarding's 5:45 tomorrow, but that's Eastern, so that I'm Central, so that'll be 6:45 Eastern. I'll try to get in as early as I can, which is an hour, and then I'll probably set it at about, so that would be 5:45, 4:45 Central, so 6 o'clock Eastern. Won't take too long, because I know, Joe and Stan are going on later at night, so maybe 15, 30 minutes, and then I'll get off. So, but just wanted to show an experience, really that everyone strives for, in the points and miles game, and just give perspective as well. But nothing like that, nothing more than that. So, but otherwise, yeah, I know, John, you get up super early, so appreciate you stopping by. I know you get up early for work, and yeah, I mean, otherwise, I will say one thing. I'll probably talk about this more tomorrow, but the flight, I literally looked almost every day after I booked this flight, and I really could not find any more upper class availability. It was super hard. So that's one thing to note. But yeah, I actually will probably take a walk on the treadmill as well later too, just to kind of feel less guilty about. We had a large dinner, a burger and fries and salad. So, but otherwise, appreciate the comments, Phil. Hopefully you can join up and see it. I'll do a short live on the plane, and then, yeah, I'll show everything that's going on. I might even do a video, at least just more of a, not a live video, but just a recorded video as well, because, I'll have 13 hours on the plane, so a lot of time to pretty much do nothing. I think I saw as of last night, there's 3 seats available in first class, and more than likely it's not gonna be filled, so. When I'm gonna come back to the States, so the itinerary is set for 8 days 8 days in Japan, so it's a very rushed 4 days in Tokyo, 2 days in Kyoto, 2 days in Osaka, and then 3 days in Taiwan, which probably short too, and then I have 3 days left in Paris. And then yeah, we'll go, and then we'll fly back home from Paris to the USA. And I was gonna ask people too, I'll be in New York for 1 day probably when I come back. So if anyone is in the New York area, we can hang out, grab some dinner, or just relax. I think that's slated for the 30th of May. So if anyone's in town, let me know. I'll more than happy to swing by and just chat and talk. So, but I will get off in about 4 minutes just to let everyone go. But yeah, I appreciate everyone just joining short notice as well. So that's great to hear. Yeah. So otherwise, what's going on? Strata talk, guys and gals, actually. Let's see, Phil says going all over the world. I'm at Cleveland. Hey, I just watched the Cleveland game today. I don't know what happened in that game, but I don't know what happened to Donovan Mitchell, but he was not playing, and it was not. It didn't really feel competitive. What's in your wall for the trip? All right, let me see here. So it's basically, well, it's really 4 cards, but I'm really only using, I think, 2. So really I'm only using 2 basically. I'll use the curve card, Um, I'll use the curve card basically for the flex. So I use the curve card basically to bounce around the flex card, the Chase Freedom Flex, so I could cancel out the foreign transaction fees, and then I'll use the Venture X as a backup card, and of course for the lounge access. Those are the main two cards I'm using, especially internationally at least. So I have like the regular Freedom Flex and the Chase OG Freedom, but I won't bust those out probably until I come back in the States. But just for this trip, it's just mainly two cards. I mean, keep it simple. And I know with Japan, we did bring some cash because I know some of the ramen shops, they still take cash and stuff like that too. So otherwise, yeah, pretty simple. And then I've got like a debit card as well. You may need some money, and then passport and all that stuff too. And then I've got a crap load of gift cards. Like I don't want to show you the ID numbers, but hold on a second.
Sorry for the delay. We don't have a small sleeper, so that is fine.
Sorry about that. P2 needs some slippers, so they gave us slippers. Apparently, whenever we stay at these Hyatts, she's always expecting slippers. So if we don't have one, she wants us to get slippers. So I got it. She keeps thinking Grand Hyatts. Grand Hyatts are known for having slippers, so she thought Hyatt Regency's had them too. So, but let's see here. So John, I'm actually going to San Diego next month as well for work. I will try to bring back some currency, Dr. Vinny, but depending on how it is over there, I don't want to spend any cash, but we'll see. But yeah, she's clearly hooked on the slippers because I think when we stayed at the Holiday Inn and last month in Montreal, she was like very sad that there was no slippers, and I was like, it's a Holiday Inn. I mean, you can't really expect much. So, let's see, John's driving home from San Diego and Wyoming. That's great. But if you do, let me know, John. I haven't booked it because basically I'm flying back on the 29th. I have a decision to basically just go crazy and just go home from the 29th or stay over one night in New York and then come back on the 30th. So I'm still debating. I could do either way, to be honest. So, but yeah, I definitely actually want to go to South Dakota for a long time now. But what's going on, Lonnie? But yeah, I've been wanting to go to South Dakota for a while to see Mount Rushmore, and I think I might try to make it happen in next year because it's a great place to visit, and I think it's kind of underappreciated in my opinion, just in general, like just for history and everything like that. But yeah, Lonnie, thanks for jumping in. I'm just doing a quick audio kind of feed. I'm gonna do with my phone just for everyone, just because I'll be on the plane tomorrow. So I think that would just be more, efficient. But I gave everyone a quick room tour as well. We got a nice little suite upgrade here at the Hyatt Regency for one night, and then we'll go on the plane tomorrow. But so I'm in Chi-Town. In fact, if you know you're in Chi-Town, you'll know because P2, when we used to go to Chicago a lot for family, and the first thing she saw was this. So if you know Chicago, well, I don't know. I've heard debates though about that. So in regards for that popcorn, but like, I like it. It's not bad. So, but it will be 5:40. So it will be 5:45 p.m. Central Time. So that's 6:45 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. But yeah, I enjoy Chicago too. When I used to come here for see family, I enjoyed seeing the sights, taking the metro. It was great. I mean, just a little bit cold-ish, So, but we won't be leaving the airport, so that's good. It's been raining here too, so it's not probably very advisable anyway. But otherwise, I'll give you everyone just one last, and wants to ask any more questions, but then I'll drop off because I know it's getting late for a lot of people, and we also need to just kind of get ready for tomorrow. I got to actually work tomorrow. Yeah, I got to do one more full day of work, and then I'll enjoy. Like I said, I'll do airport lounging, Yeah, I've been to Wrigley. It's fun. It's fun. I love the atmosphere in Wrigley. Like my sister used to live like 10 minutes away from Wrigley, and I would literally walk with her. Just go around the area, get the vibe, seeing the stadium, and then if there's a game on that day, it's even more enjoyable. So, but yeah, it's a great place. It's a great place to visit, and I enjoy it as well. But I'm gonna drop off now. I appreciate everyone joining. I know it was the last minute, but I will definitely give everyone a notice. Definitely exactly the time it is, but I'm pretty sure it will be about 5 o'clock Eastern time, I believe. But if not, I'll post it in the Discord just to make sure. But I want to get on the plane, get situated, and then I'll get on live if I can and just show you the seats. Show you if it is the suite, that's going to be incredible because it's a different type of just airplane seat and everything like that. So once again, everyone, thank you for joining. I appreciate it. As always, life is short, everyone. Travel more. I'll see you all tomorrow then. Good night, everyone.